Exfoliator? Exfoliator. Girl. Hey, what's up you guys, it's Eli. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about all of my favorite beauty products from 2024. I feel like this year I really took the time out to kind of develop some of my makeup technique. So we're just going to go through a couple products. There are going to be a couple tools in here as well. There's also some skincare, so I guess this is just a comprehensive video of some of my favorite things. Starting off with more body care type of things. One of my favorite things that I discovered this year is TheraBreath. I know it sounds absolutely crazy to include a mouthwash. I love this. I have this one, I have the overnight one, I have the mini ones for travel. I don't know what it is about TheraBreath specifically that makes my mouth always feel so fresh in comparison to other ones, but it also is really good for your teeth. I have kind of bad gums, so this is also really good for that. I use this all the time. It is expensive, but I mean, this is a big bottle. I think this will last me like a month, but I also have 2 in there right now, so maybe a little bit longer if I'm using different ones. But I love TheraBreath. And on the same note of my teeth care, I really like my water flosser, but I'm not gonna bring that out here for the video. You've probably seen it in my shower routine video. It should be included over there. On the next topic of skincare, I've really been getting into my face. So I've talked about this Kate Somerville all the time. I think the full size is like $78, so you will see me continuously buying these minis. But this exfoliator, girl. Anyway, this exfoliator is, that sounds so crazy. This is one of my favorite things. I love this to exfoliate my face. I don't know what it is about it. It has these little like beads in it that really rub against your skin without being very abrasive and harsh. And I think that's why I really like it. And one of these days I will spend the $78 and get the full size. Next up is this La Roche-Posay Double Repair Face Moisturizer. It is part of my daily morning skincare. However, I heard La Roche-Posay is getting canceled, so I don't know if I'll rebuy this. Yeah, but it is included in my daily skincare along with the Naturium Vitamin C, Snail Mucin, and my sunscreen. Then I also have, this is the Sol de Janeiro 62. This is pistachio and salted caramel. I bought this in a little like sample child size just to see how it smells because I've never owned anything Sol de Janeiro. This is so good, and it really got me into kind of more nutty type scents because it has pistachio. This led me into my obsession with almond scented things. I love it, and as you can see, I use this whole bottle, girl. This is one of those things that I was using like right out of the shower to kind of lock in my scent, and it is amazing. I have used this kind of as a transition to other different smell goods, so let's get into those because that's also on the list. Also a part of my morning skincare, this is the CeraVe Healing Ointment, and then I also have the Innisfree sunscreen. Please ignore how dirty this is. I don't know why it's so dirty, but I also do use this when I put my makeup on. Ooh, so maybe that's why. But these have become staples in my skincare routine. I have noticed that when I'm out in the sun now, I don't feel like my dark marks are getting darker, which is the purpose of sunscreen. So like, maybe I should just be using sunscreen all this time, but either way, I love this one. Shout out to my friend Miss H. Jones for putting me on to Innisfree. Beauty Supply oils. This is a flower bomb, or this is supposed to smell like flower bomb. I don't use this one as much because I am so addicted to these two. Specifically using them together is, this is vanilla, and this one is, this one. That's what it is. But I mixed these together, as you can see, mostly the second one. But if you watch my shower care video, once again, you saw me use these. I use these all the time, and I get a lot of compliments when I wear them, so I'm going to continue using them. And they're only like $3.99 per bottle, and they last so incredibly long. This isn't like a perfume where I'm like reapplying every couple hours. I feel like this really lasts on my skin, especially after like a really good shower where I'm scrubbing and I got like fresh skin. Now let's hop into some of my makeup favorites. If you couldn't already guess, the Danessa Myricks Contour Balm in shade Medium 3. This is, we're just gonna ignore that the top looks like that, and we're gonna ignore that there's makeup on. Lots of filming going on today. But this is my favorite cream bronzer, like to the point that I have one of these in my purse. Why do I need this in my purse? Emergency bronzing, I don't know. This is my holy grail for the year. I absolutely fell in love with this product. I will never stop using it. I'm never gonna stop talking about it. You're gonna see it in all my videos. I love it. 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 But this is like my perfect shade, especially over the summer. I feel like this was the best bronzer color for me. It's very natural. You can put it on for a full glam. You can put it on for a light beat. However you want to use it, it is. This is honestly the product that made me a fan of Danessa Myricks and her products. Now I have a bunch of Danessa Myricks products, but this really reels me in. This sold me. I'll never stop buying this. If they ever discontinue this product, I will go to the headquarters myself and demand they get it back. It's that serious. It's that serious. On the same token as something that I fell in love with over the summer, these are the LYS sticks. I know they have a foundation stick now, so I'm really excited to try that, especially in combination with these. But I have the contour stick. Ignore that all my makeup is dirty. It's real. This is the contour stick, and then I also have the blush stick. The contour stick is in the shade Courage, and my blush stick is in the shade Focus. I love these, and honestly, I think these are the perfect things to travel with. I love some good compact things, and I love the blush especially because it's in this nice stick form. You can also pop this in your purse. If you need a little blush on the go, put it on. You can dab this with your fingers because it's a cream, and you can be out the door. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the packaging specifically and just something that you can really do like hands-free that I really enjoy. Like, yes, you could stick your fingers in a different product, but like, you don't need that with this. Like, if you had this and maybe like a cotton ball or something, you could put it on and blend it out, and you don't need to like do too much. Or if I was to have like, I feel like I just love cream products this year, especially cream bronzers. I'm a bronzy girl. But if I was to take this Milani bronzer, also on my 2024 favorites, and wanted to apply it, I need brushes and this. I don't know, something about this is just so convenient and easy, and I really loved it. And I feel like these are also very natural and beautiful. I could put these on with a bare face, and I have, and it still looks good. So like my quick airport makeup where I just want to do something light like my face but better, these are perfect for that. And I was on maybe 4 planes this year. Definitely came in clutch. My 2024 favorite foundation is this NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This is the shade Hiwahan. Is it pronounced Hiwahan? And if you can see through this with my light, well, you probably can't. This bad boy is empty. I think this is the second bottle I've used this year, and I have another fresh bottle waiting for me to crack it open, but I feel like I still got a couple pumps and this one left. This is my favorite. I feel like this has always been my perfect shade match. Other than maybe House Labs, which I feel like is a little too light for me, I think this one is spot on. It's the one I have on today, and like, girl, I am in love with this foundation. I'll never stray. It'll probably be my 2025 favorite unless I find something else. I don't know what it is about this one either. It's good. It doesn't leave my skin oily. It's not cakey, and it goes on beautifully every single time. I feel like it doesn't really oxidize in the way that looks really bad. Like, there's some foundations by Fenty Beauty that I feel like I can never ever wear because they oxidize so bad. I feel like Anastasia Beverly Hills on my skin gets way too oily. House Labs is good. The House Labs concealer is a little iffy, but this I feel like has never steered me wrong. I've never put this on and had a bad makeup day. Slight transition, and then we get back into makeup products. Makeup tools of the year. 2024 was my year of becoming a foundation brush girly. This is the, I think this is Sephora collection. Yes, Sephora 64 Pro foundation brush. I also have an e.l.f. foundation brush, which also should be on this list. Yes, this e.l.f. buffing foundation. These are my 2 absolute favorite foundation brushes. When they get a little dirty, you will have to go in with a beauty blender for like streaks, but fresh brushes, these are amazing. I don't think I'll ever go back to just strictly using a beauty blender. I'm not even really sure what it is about brushes. I think it just makes your makeup look more flawless, or I feel like beauty blenders can sometimes give you a lot of texture that I don't like, or I don't get that effect if I was to use brushes. So holy grail. And then on that same token, I washed this and it got a little crazy, but this is the e.l.f. complexion duo. You've probably seen this in every single one of my videos. I feel like for the last 6 months of the year, I did not use anything but this for anything on my cheeks or my nose. This is perfect. And I love products where, like, if I was to put this in my purse, this could be bronzer for my cheeks, bronzer for my nose, forehead, chin, all that. And I like to mix my blush and bronzer anyway, so they're very like seamless. So I can use this for my blush and have all those steps knocked out. If you want to use this side for your concealer, like, this is an all-in-one kind of brush, and I love that. I'll probably buy 16 more of these just to have one in every single bag in my house. Back to makeup products. My blushes of the year. This NYX Buttermilk. It isn't even, I always call it buttermilk. This Buttermelt. It's not even the color, even though this was my favorite color from the entire collection that they put out. The formula of this is so pigmented and like buttery. I know it's a powder, but it never gave powder. It never gave cakey. It never gave too much. And I feel like I've tried other powder blushes that are just so much fallout, so cakey, so chalky. And this has been the perfect blush formula. Absolutely love her. And another blush that I absolutely love, this is the One Size Blush Trio. It is broken, RIP to her. Mostly this cream shade up here, which is also covered in powder right now because I dropped her shortly before this. We'll fix that. If you want to know how to fix pressed powder like this, let me know. I'll make a video. But this, the cream in this is absolutely stunning. I think this was the year of me figuring out that I really love cream products. I feel like my makeup before was just a compilation of heavy powders. I didn't really use concealer before. I used, of course, like a liquid foundation, but everything else I put on my face was a powder. So discovering cream products this year in general has done wonders to my makeup. If you saw my makeup anytime before this year, anytime before I put this face on, it was a little questionable. I'm not gonna lie. We're learning, we're growing one day at a time. But this creams, like I have on the curve case today, you'll see that video come out soon, but I have on the Made by Mitchell curve case with the cream bronzer, the blush, got some concealer on. Girl, I think this face today is eating. I'm not gonna lie, I think this is a great face. I use great products, but again, you'll see that there should be a short somewhere by the time you see this video and you can watch a little glimpse of it. I post my longer makeup tutorials over on TikTok because I feel like shorts really like short videos. So if you want to see a longer tutorial that includes all of the products that I used in it, go over to my TikTok. Last two makeup products. My number one, which is so ironic because it's the highly rated mascara. My number one mascara of the year is this Milani one. It is so affordable and I feel like it works better than a lot of the high-end mascaras that I spent my money on. I believe this is under $15. I think it's 10 or 11. I'm telling you, this is the best mascara I've ever put on. And I only use mascara on my bottom lashes. I really like the dimension that it gives to my eyes. All of the other ones are cakey, they're lumpy. I have like really fat mascara chunks. They're dry. This one right here, beautiful, 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 perfect. I'm not sure, because I'm not a mascara connoisseur, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure if it is the type of brush that it is that doesn't get any clumps in your makeup, or if it's the formula, but I've never, unless I was like trying to make my under eyes, like my under eye lashes, very, very dark, I've never had an issue with it being clumpy, with it being dry, with it running all over the place. It might run a little bit, don't get me the line, but I've never really had an issue with this mascara in the same way that like $20 or $30 mascaras have given me troubles. So, Milani, call me. I love Milani products. I think Milani would have to be on my list of some of my favorite beauty brands of the year. Random side note, I would say Danessa Myricks, Elf, and Milani are my top 3 for base. For lips, Fenty, I love Fenty, and NK Beauty are my favorite for lip products. Yeah. Those are my winners for 2024. And then my last holy grail of 2024 is, of course, the Elf HD Powder in Soft Luminous. It has the prettiest little like glitter specks in it that I absolutely adore. I have it under my eyes today, and as you can see, my under eyes still look pretty okay, pretty good. Like all of this is courtesy of this little one right here. And I will say, when using this, I have been using it wrong for a good bit of time. My powder to concealer ratio was just a little bit off, and today I think I really have it on beautifully and even. You need to be using just as much concealer as you're using for powder. So I was like, I was one of those little dot girlies, maybe a little line right here, and then like putting on a whole thick layer of powder. But today I have a good amount of concealer on and my regular amount of powder. But this is so good. It's nice, it's fine. It mixes well with other powders. Like if I was gonna mix this with the one size loose powder, it mixes also beautifully without getting too weird and cakey. She's not drying, my under eyes are sitting pretty, and I only did this makeup to film it and to do this video, so I haven't even set my face. This is just a powder, how it looks on its own. And those are my 2024 favorite beauty products. I'm sure that there might be more, but these are the ones that really resonated with me. I also have a list of 2024 beauty products that I did not like. So if you want to see those, let me know over on my TikTok and I'll make a video over there. Definitely that's a little bit shorter. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video in 2025.